Hello, everybody. I'm Conquering History Games, and welcome back to part 11 of my New England playthrough here in Hearts of Iron 4 Kaiserreich. So, before we continue our push west, which actually we might not even push that far today because I want to stabilize the front line and just essentially reorganize my army, get all the special forces together and things like that, but also start building it up. We got to start coring things, really. Right now, the main thing that's going to be slowing us down is our manpower, because I just can't get enough men on the front line. Anyway, so before we continue heading west, I didn't forget about you, Buffalo. Don't you weren't part of New England for most of this game, but we've got you, and we've cored you, and you're a part of the family now. So let's talk about the history of Buffalo. Well, the crucial moment, even though we like to think of the 1990s in Buffalo history, it's actually in 1986 that things start kicking into gear for Buffalo, because that's when they picked up Mark Levy as their head coach. They got their GM Bill Polian. Of course, Jim Kelly becomes their starting quarterback halfway through that game. Excuse me, no. Actually, it was Mark Levy that got halfway through the season picked up. They also drafted Bruce Smith, and then you had all sorts of other big names coming in there. So the seeds were planted in 1986, and then the strike happens in 87, but then in 88, they get Thurman Thomas as their running back, and that's when they actually become the kings of the AFC East for the first time. Then in 89, they lose the division just like from a drop pass in the divisional round against the Cleveland Browns of all people. That's got to be disappointing. So then the next year, 1990, is the major switch up. They go to a no-huddle offense. So, traditionally, especially these days, you're watching a football game, it goes American football game, it goes on and on and on. Because you're huddling and they're eating up the clock and it's a little bit boring, but the Bills are just going, no, we're going no huddle, hurry up offense. In a way, I kind of compare it to like the 2006 Phoenix Suns. I think it was 2006, where they're just like, you're going to score 100 on us, we're going to score 120 on you, because we're just going fast. So, and they would usually run the shotgun, which becomes known as the K gun, which some people say was the K gun for Jim Kelly. Some people say it was the K gun for Keith McKellar, who was the tight end. Doesn't really particularly matter. The point is, the Buffalo's offense is just overwhelming in the 1990 season. They're blowing out the LA Raiders on the way there. Like, they did a 51-3 win in the playoffs on the way to Super Bowl 25. And but then in Super Bowl 25, they run up against their in-state rivals, the New York Giants, who they had already beaten, by the way. But they're being coached by Bill Parcells, who is a really legendary coach in NFL history. And, of course, the bane of many a New Yorker, although he'd get his in the end, Bill Belichick as the defensive coordinator. So they're managing to keep the Bills' offense in check. But at the end of the game, the Bills are down 20-19. Jim Kelly does his job. He marches the team up the field. He sets up Scott Norwood for a 47-yard field goal, which these days is like, a chip shot. But it sails right, barely outside the goalpost. The Buffalo Bills lose 20-19. Heartbreaking. But then the next year comes. The Bills win the AFC East again. They go 13-3 again. Their running back is the MVP. He's the offensive player of the year. They're, making their way through the playoffs pretty steadily. But then, this time, they go to the Super Bowl and they run up against a different NFC East team, this time being the Washington Redskins, which is now the Washington football team. Actually, no, they got a new name now. I think it was like the Commanders, which people are trying to force into being like a Washington Commies thing. I really think that's forced. There's no I in Commanders. That's a separate story. Anyway, so they lose in the Super Bowl again, and now people are starting to laugh at the Bills, especially because during that game, Thurman Thomas, who's the league MVP at the time, lost his helmet during the game. So that's really embarrassing. So then we get to 1992. The Bills don't win the AFC East. The Dolphins managed to do that. And then Jim Kelly, their quarterback, ends up being their QB for the playoffs. But they still managed to come back from a 35-3 deficit in the playoffs and win, which is freaking nuts. And I think that's still the biggest comeback in NFL playoff history. They beat the Dolphins, who had won the division, in the playoffs to go to the Super Bowl. And then this time, they're going up against the Dallas Cowboys, which is my team. This is when the Cowboys are firing on all cylinders. You know, you got Smith, Aikman, and Irvin in there. They just completely destroy the Bills, 52-17. A total mauling. There's no other way to describe it. And so they, for the now third year in a row, lost the Super Bowl. But then we go forward into 1993. They again win the AFC East Championship. Like, it's a solid team. It's a great team. Again, blasting through the playoffs. It's rematch time against the Dallas Cowboys at Super Bowl 28. First team ever to be in 4 straight Super Bowls. And it's a rematch. And they're actually up at halftime. But then Thurman Thomas, again the former MVP, fumbles the ball and gets taken back for a touchdown. And in the second half, the Cowboys are just totally in control. They beat them again, and then that was it. 4 times in a row, the Super Bowl, and the Buffalo Bills began to stand for. The Bills stood for, boy, I love losing Super Bowls. And they're now seen as like these tremendous losers, even though they went to 4 Super Bowls in a row. But it's like it's like what people say in the Olympics, like, you know, if you get the silver medal, you didn't win. If you get the bronze medal, you beat everybody else. So it's kind of, I think, emblematic of Buffalo's relation to the rest of the state, you know, to New York City. Anyway, so that's a little brief history of the city of Buffalo in American history. They probably did other stuff too. Anyway, so we're just kind of trying to organize these front lines here still. Yeah, just taking those gaps when and where I can. Hold on, I should have done this last time. Let's move this up a little bit. We might be able to kind of go along the Rio Grande here. Or the Rio Grande River, as people sometimes refer to it in documentaries. The River Grande, or the Grand River. Oi, what? It says that we need all those guns. I don't think we actually do. Yeah, we have tons of infantry equipment. We're actually doing great on equipment. Yeah, as I said, the main thing that's holding us back right now is a lack of manpower, which we've run out of right now. I could maybe suppress some resistance. Might actually be a good idea to do it out here in Nebraska. I don't know if we could press forward enough anymore. I don't want to do it in Nebraska. We might get pushed back because I'm seeing some low org with some of my divisions out here. No need to suppress resistance in Virginia. I think we might just want to save up and go to extensive conscription. So we're not going to take anything for a little bit. It's going to take us months, unfortunately. Oh wait, yeah, we have the statute of limited emergency, although 50,000 really does not go that far. Or I might do statute of limited emergency and then actually stop. I completely forgot about the behind enemy lines. We could have been sabotaging people this whole time. Whatever. But I think this is going to sound a little strange. We might do statute of limited emergency and then stop taking national focuses for a little bit, because then that's going to give me an extra bit of political power every day, and I could use that to, unless they did the TNO thing where that's not a thing anymore. I actually really don't like that decision. Apparently there were some people who were... I heard some sort of good reason given for why they started doing that, but I used to use that a lot, where it's like, okay, I just won't take a focus, and then I get the political power instead in TNO. When you're playing the Russian warlord states and stuff, or Nixon. You know what? I think that's why, like, people weren't taking any focuses as Nixon to save up on political power, which I admit I did do that. Hold on. Let's come over here. No, don't send 5 divisions here. That's not good. Looks like they're suffering from supply issues out here. Yeah, there's not really any hubs. That's going to be another problem as we head west. Okay, yeah, I'm just keeping an eye on this division. Let's get to El Paso. Let's get there, get there, get there, get there, get there, get there. Okay, this division is going to be there in 19 hours. This division is going to be there in a day. We're not going to make it unless... Can I change this to Cav? 17 hours. This one's at 7 hours. Yeah, it's not going to make it in time. Yeah, never mind. Fuck. Shit. Okay, just watching this division, though. Keeping an eye out. Keeping an eye out. I think we might end up surrounding this guy. Come on, keep pushing forward. Keep pushing forward. If they want to leave gaps, let's take them. Every tile counts on the road to California. Alright. So much resistance needs to be suppressed. I also, by the way, I did this when I loaded up the save. I didn't show you guys me doing this, though, but I was apparently on heavy tanks again. So we're just switching that over. You know what I need? I need to get MPs. I should have done this a while ago. So ready in some ways, so not ready in others. But just so we can start dealing with the resistance. It's not so bad. Where's the... Yeah, as you can see, it's pretty much going down everywhere. I think the main problem is I just don't have manpower to fill my garrisons at the moment, which is why it's so important that I gotta get this Extensive Conscription Act up and running. Very good, very good. How's it going here? Looking good, Hollywood. We're getting pushed back from El Paso right now, though. Right here, right here. Yeah, see, they're prepping. Okay, I think in the north I'm going to tell them to stop attacking. Yeah, that's enough. That's enough. Just hold. Hold, hold, hold. Yeah, that's good. That front is now stable-ish. I think we're going to go to, yeah, let's just go to 5 speed now. We queue up the political power. We are pushing them here. How are they doing in terms of manpower? Jeez, 200,000. Oh, they're on all adults serve. That's why. Okay. Yeah. It's like, how does... I know that they've gotten some buffs, but that was a bit much. Okay, we have some doctrines available. I don't think I'm going to do... Well, it's the last one. Yeah, let's knock this out. Let's knock this out, and then after that we got to do officer corps stuff. Okay, more factories. I don't know. We're doing close air support. Maybe some fighters. Get that going. We can actually get some... No, I was about to send out some air wings, but we don't have manpower. We can't do it. Oh man, this is bad. I'm not sure Canada has any good supply going this way. No, they don't. Do they have a dock? Okay, they have one dock here, but I think all these divisions are going to start dealing with supply problems soon. Come on, try to get to... If we can get to El Paso... That's a good hub to have. That's the last hub till Albuquerque. No, Santa Fe, excuse me. That makes more sense. Santa Fe Trail and all that. No, we're not getting through. We're not. Okay, stop it. We'll micro our way forward here and there, but I think mostly we're out of luck. Yeah, okay, I just need to start ignoring the thing with the freaking decisions, yeah, because it's just telling me to start suppressing resistance, and I'm not in a position to do that at all. Oi! What's happening out here in India? They're getting pushed back, my guys! Huge pushback just happened. It looks like it's only India out here. I guess the Entente must be pulling their forces. Oh, shoot! Oh, it's because they're fighting the Third Internationale out here. Oh my gosh. Okay, so you know what? Losing India is actually really bad because it's worth so much manpower. Even though it takes a while to core it all, it just becomes like limitless manpower eventually. So after we've united America, which admittedly is going to take a while still, that should be our next priority. Nope, nope, nope. Stop it, stop it, stop it. Okay, oh, St. Crispin's Day. Do I have a division back here? I thought oh no, it's just the ships and stuff. Damn, I wish they hadn't lost Vancouver. We could have maybe done a naval invasion in the west. But yeah, now we're just in this terribly awkward position. Actually, can I push here? Can I push here? Surround the El Paso Supply Depot? Oh, there we go. We got a little bit of manpower somewhere. Oh yeah, because the emergency. Yeah, so we got the emergency power, and then it like immediately went away. So yeah, we're just not going to do anything for a little bit. Let me double check. Are we actually getting extra manpower after all? Political power. Yeah, we are. Okay, so we're getting 2.4 a day. Oh, we can start doing air doctrine stuff. Probably battlefield support, yeah. Like, none of this is going to matter for a while, but yeah, we'll just do that. Okay, so pretty much 2.5 a day. It's gonna take like less than about 2 weeks, maybe, and then we could increase the conscription. Yeah, we're not pushing through here. We just gotta wait. It's 2 weeks. We'll be pushing again by Christmas. Okay, resistance to occupation. Oy, it's still growing. Let me take a look at my templates. Maybe I need to use a different one of these. Maybe this Cav division instead, because I think I'm using this one. Just use a bigger one. The artillery is probably not very efficient, but we'll just do that. Okay, come over here and switch this to that. That should hopefully help a little bit. Oh, I didn't even think to ask for manpower support. I completely forgot about that. They're probably not going to help me with that, though. Oh, maybe, yeah, request Garrison support. You could afford it, right? Yeah, they got so much. They gave us 277, etc. Yeah, and look at that. We just got refunded a bunch of manpower that was going into our garrisons. I can't believe I totally forgot to do that when you have India. That's what I do with France. You ask India for manpower, so I need you to police these people. Oh, Western Canada is totally screwed now. Yeah, that's it. Supply go bye-bye. They've just got that one little dock there. That's it. All right. Looks like another day. That's it. Here we go. Extensive conscription. What's this? One of the following must be true. More than 50% war support. Estimated enemy strength ratio 50% or more compared to our army. Less manpower than 1,000. More than 15%. Cannot enact conscription. Why? Cannot replace selective training act. Oh, is that because I did the... Yeah, that was the downside of reorganizing the National Guard instead of doing the mobilization plan. Right, I knew that. Right. Okay, that's fine. That's fine. We're just going to take this 100 political power then and just start breaking the resistance everywhere. Let's see, we got like relief assistance. That's okay. That's okay. We'll just be elite forces. Alright, who's gonna give me big time manpower? I think Philadelphia might be the way to go. Yeah, let's get the Philadelphias. But I guess we'll just kind of make our way along the whole Rust Belt here. Maryland, let's get that knocked out too. Okay. Yeah, just start. It'll take 3 months. Gonna be here a while. Any other focuses we want to do in the meantime? Mechanized Marines. What's gonna do the most good for me right now? We could do the behind enemy lines to sabotage. Yeah, let's do that so we could you know, try out the mechanics, right? So yeah, what we're gonna need to start doing here soon is collecting our oh, we have a presidential election during the war. Cool. Start gathering together our mountain divisions, and we'll probably bring them in the south here. Start making our way towards Los Angeles through all those mountains. Oh, we have a Congress now, because we've technically restored stuff. So we have like different abilities here. All right, a tinge of normalcy seems to be returning. Elections are being held. Republican business found its success on gaining votes from the bankers and businessmen to deepen their connection. John Winnet has promised to enact legislation to protect business owners from wildcat strikes that can threaten to put a plant out of business. Career Senator from Maine, Frederick Hale, the proposed vice president, has called for closer relations with our northern neighbor Canada, without whom we could not have been spared the chaos of the Second American Civil War. The Democratic camp has been quick to promote Charles Hurley as the future for New England. His experience in providing relief for those in Massachusetts affected by the great 1938 hurricane that devastated the East Coast. Hurley has been busy traveling the nation, giving speeches detailing his plans to regulate the use of police and breaking up strikes and expanding the minimum wage for women and children. He hopes to use the goodwill gained from these tours to bring the donkey in as the party of the people. After a flurry of activity, the results are back in. Gosh, if I go Democrats, I'm going to really be crippling myself. If I stay with the Great Naturalizer, compliance growth speed goes up by 50%. Democrats become the winning party. Social conservatives join the coalition. Oh, okay, so it's still a coalition, actually. And so this is going to bring in the Prohibition Party. Ugh. Then we can keep the market liberals. Stability will go up 10%. And population goes up more. You know what? I guess this means if we do this, we stick with the coalition. If we have the Democrats win. So it's like, okay, the Republicans, you were in charge, and now we're in charge. I really like that compliance growth speed and the political power gain. That's going to help us core. But let's take a look at what we got over here. So I guess now we have these Congress things. With the restoration of American democracy, the flames of liberty are lit once more in the halls of Congress. Nonetheless, to keep a stable Congress and to ensure our citizens' faith in the legislative branch, we must ensure that both parties feel they have an equal voice in national policy. Favoring one party's program over the other will reduce the amount of political power we gain each day. Much of what is to be accomplished by the Congress will aim to rebuild and revitalize America's industry and society from the immense devastation and loss caused by the Civil War. As political tensions still remain high and differences strong between delegates, one must pay heed to the words of the great former President Lincoln. A house divided against itself cannot stand. So I guess I have to do one of each time. So then, who cares which I do in what order, right? So it's like sparse urban region stuff. Research speed could bump it up again. So I have to do one or the other. Well then, yeah, it seems like the game wants me to do coalition governments. Let's do that then. Hurley and the Democrats win the vote. Yeah, social even though it means I have to have prohibitionists. Gross, disgusting. Charles Hurley. Born in Cambridge, let's learn about who this guy is. Born in Cambridge, Massachusetts on November 24th, 1893, Hurley's early life was marked with tragedy as he lost both his parents at a young age. He was then raised by the family housekeeper, a former U.S. district attorney, before attending Boston College and becoming a salesman in athletic goods. Hurley had embarked on a career in local politics before ascending to the position of Massachusetts State Treasurer for 3 consecutive terms as a Democrat. The success of his political run convinced him of greater political aspirations, and he ran successfully for governor in the 1936 election. As the nation descended into chaos, the Irish-American governor sought to resolve tensions between Yankee Protestants and Irish-American Catholics. In the wake of the destructive 1938 New England hurricane, Hurley oversaw the relief and rebuilding efforts for the city of Boston. Yeah, you know, some things you gotta let die. But I guess it is the capital. Now, the newly elected 33rd President of the United States finds himself in a much greater position, the defender of American democracy in the wake of radicals and reactionaries. Serving alongside Hurley is fellow Democrat Peter Gary, a wealthy senator from the state of Rhode Island. Gary was tutored and mentored by none other than Canadian politician William Lon Mackenzie King in his youth. How interesting. But that compliance growth is going to be huge. 15% is sure not nothing. Congress is back in full swing. We're reconvening. We're tied to democracy. This is basically just saying what we already read. Political power +5. Republican Party will provide 20% of the political power given if they're in power. So our political power growth is still at 1.30 a day. Actually, I think that it's gone up overall. Or nope. Never mind. It just changed. So we're just only getting about 1 point a day. But that's with all of the resistance suppression that we're doing. So it's actually fine. Yeah, we're doing good. Oh, damn it, this costs political power. Man, maybe I should have clicked one of those. Unite the party. So this makes me more social liberal. I guess I should do that first, so my party is actually the majority. No. Let's get something passed first. Stability, infrastructure. None of these are spectacular. Reorganized bank commissions, production efficiency growth will go up. Factory regulation. Yeah, actually, a lot of this, a lot of the democratic stuff is good. This is really good economy stuff. Construction speed. Damn, I wish it was repair speed, because that's what I actually need right now. Unite the legislature, lower the cost of priority Congress decisions by 5. Oh, so that'll mean some of it's just free, right? These bottom ones here? I guess because I am a Democrat, that makes those cheaper. You know what, then? Let's just improve the state funding for schools. Let's do that real quick. Or do I want to save... You know, let's save up to unite the legislature. Because 5, you know, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It's going to pay for itself kind of quick. So we'll just wait. Whoa! Sorry. Fly in my face. Okay, I'm not seeing any particularly open areas. They're saying we've got an inferior enemy. Kill these people, please. Yeah, and yet I can't deal with this. Oh no, it's green, actually. Or not. What the heck is going on over here? What's the problem? You know what? I just need to, we need to start figuring this mountain thing out now. So my elite mountaineer divisions, no, not those ones. These ones. No, not those ones. I mean the really good, here we go, the Alpine infantry. This is what I'm talking about. These ones I want to edit. We're going to turn these into, I don't know. Eagles. Yeah, there we go. Let's update that. These are the ones that actually need to be elite. So we're gonna take those. Really? Is it just the one? I thought I had more. Did I not make more? Oh, shoot. Okay. Let's switch these to regular infantry. Okay. So obviously I need to get some more of these getting trained up. And just like that, we're out of manpower. Okay. So check this out. What I'm doing is, I switched them all over, or I'm gonna switch them all over to the infantry 2, because yeah, these are the good ones. Actually, could be slightly bigger, but whatever. Order's been restored in Ohio. Nice, nice. There we go. Getting some good stuff here. Okay, unite the legislature. It's gonna hurt my stability. It's gonna hurt a lot of things, but I think it'll be worth it. Yeah, because then all this stuff becomes free. All Alright, behind enemy lines. Now how does that work? It's going to take a day for it to show up on the map thing. I don't know. Oh, let's make sure I'm not trading for anything I don't need. Okay, good. I guess all I could do is just make sure that my army is just, you know, continues to be better. Yeah, mobile mountain artillery. I think I want to really start going in on my Air Force here. Okay. Get those training. Okay, so how about fighters? How are we doing in terms of fighters? Got a bunch of Navy stuff. That it? This is all I got? Okay, fine, whatever. Let's fill in as it goes. Alright, so that's the seeds of an Air Force we're planting. Yeah, we're just waiting for these guys to die. Oh, these are Brazilians. Brazilian volunteers, and the big red one. There's only one big red one, and you're looking at it. Okay, now, the commandos and reconnaissance, this will be good for the mountaineers, I think. Let's go to the officer corps. Spirit of the division. What do we want here? Victory or death? Mass charge, invasion penalties, no, smoke and fire. Reconnaissance and intelligence gained from combat is good. Let's see here. Org lost when moving, minus 15%. No. Trenchman speed, no. Spirit of the army. Could get more army experience gain, but I think the time to get that is past. Should have done that much earlier. Proper heritage. Don't need the cavalry. Army experience gain. A little too late for that. Overwhelming firepower for the artillery. If artillery doesn't win you battles, you're not using enough of it. I like that. We might do overwhelming firepower and then switch to 7.2s. That'd also save me a lot of... Yeah, you know what? That's exactly what we're going to do, because that's also going to save me manpower. So like, if we come over here, switch these over like that. Do the 7.2s for them, and also for my Alpine infantry. Yeah, we got all these. Let's switch this over to motorized reconnaissance as well. There, that's exactly what I could do. That's exactly enough for me right now. Okay, so that's gonna be a lot more artillery I need. Yeah, it kind of wiped out my artillery reserves, but it's picking back up again already. You know what? We don't need this much anti-air. We'll switch to... Oh my gosh, I've only got 2 factories making artillery. There's obviously a problem. Gosh, am I going to seriously have to get some fucking light tank going just to replace all that crap from when it was my Garrison divisions? What a pain. What an absolute pain. Okay, yeah. So we've got our yeah, we our units are getting stronger now. Where did all the did I press the wrong button? Okay, there we go. Yeah, where'd all the troops go? Yeah, but it's thought some sort of glitch deleted the whole Pacific Army. So it says here we have an inferior enemy, and that very well might be true now. You see now with the more artillery in there. No, but you see, it's just not true. It's simply not true. It's because so many of these divisions, they're really shitty. They're green. I can't exactly train them right now. On the other hand, we're not getting attacked. So I think I might actually train my guys here on the front line. Because if they're not going to attack, let's do it. Yeah, we've kind of got an unofficial stalemate going on here now. Oh my gosh, the resistance to occupation. This is horrid. Why is it so bad? Wait, no, wrong button. Why is it? It's still going up. Garrison fulfillment, low stability, resistance spread is going on. Damn. I think I just need to start, yeah. I think all my political power is going to have to maybe start going into this suppression here. Damn it. Well, okay, so yeah, we didn't really move forward too much, but I think we've stabilized quite a bit in this episode. Canada continues to get wrecked up here. Yeah, the whole west of Canada is going to get lost, but what we're just going to have to do when we start pushing west is just not go into the Canadian border areas. We're going to, when I push, once we've got these divisions done here, we're going to be pushing along the Mexico border that way, and that's how we're going to break through. If we can push in the Great Plains, we will, but it's definitely not going to be a priority. We might do some pushing just to keep the line from getting overextended, but I don't think that's going to happen. I think we've got enough divisions by now. It's going to mostly be our nice Alpine that we're doing it with. Anyway, I'm Conquering History Games. Thank you very much for joining me, and I will see you in the next episode. Bye-bye.